There we are. Excuse me. There we go. Chris, Larry, Virgil, Richard, Goody, Peter. How's it going, everybody? Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Gracie, how you doing as well? Happy 4th of July. Enjoying a Casa Cuba. Starting it off. Isaac, happy Treason Day, of course. And guys, we are smoking today, as it says in the thing, a little bit of firecrackers today, having the new Perdomo firecracker. I'm very excited to try this guy. I want to see if I can't get this band here, or get the, there we go, pull that out there so you can see it a little better on camera. There's that fuse.
I pulled my fuse off, and it seemed to give me a decent draw, so I'm not even going to cut it.
All right, I'm going to try it myself. No.
I don't know why the salt's in the picture. Okay, there we go.
No need for salt there. Actually, yeah, that actually worked pretty dang well. Nice construction to that.
So this was the latest iteration of the firecracker from Two Guys Smoke Shop. They partnered with Perdomo Cigars. They partnered with Fratello, United, Christoph, Roma Craft, Dunbarton. I know I'm going to forget somebody. Am I forgetting somebody?
Oh my goodness, Christoph, you said them. There's plenty of them. So like the patriotic red shirt. It looks good.
Thank you.
Show that off. Yeah, I got the Freedom right on there.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't do this year? I didn't get me a patriotic shirt. I usually like nothing crazy or fancy or anything. It's just usually has something patriotic on it. Totally forgot to grab a shirt this year. I also forgot to grab a lighter for myself. Do you see what the other lighter one? It doesn't matter.
I do not.
This guy right here, the nice big cane lighter, nice amazing orange.
But yeah, happy 4th, and the fuse came out just like that, and it actually peeled just enough of the tobacco off the head of the cigar to go ahead and use that as the opening for the draw. So I was actually really happy with that. I actually have had a few other firecrackers today. I just finished smoking the Fratello firecracker, and the last two on the list for today are the Pissed Off Christoph firecracker, which is one of my favorite bands for all the firecrackers. It's the matte black with the red lettering on it. I think it looks cool. You probably can't see it as well on camera, but I like the way that it looks. Shoot, that's not Jeff Smith's lighter. That is my lighter. That is one that I got from Cigars and More. So thank you to Trina for that. And then, of course, we have the United firecracker that came in the Lug Cigar Club pack this month. And if you guys didn't get your Cigar Club or your Lug Cigar Club pack this month, you guys missed out on a really, really good month. They sent out 7 cigars instead of the normal 5 for the platinum, so you got a couple extra ones, and they were a really, really nice bunch of cigars that you got this month. So again, you guys can always use our code BKGents to get free shipping off your first box if you guys want to give it a try. And I definitely recommend at least trying their platinum box for a couple of months, seeing how you like it, and then going from there. Let's see, how's the weight loss going for you guys? I need all the help I can get. I gotta say, it's going pretty well on my end. I've been walking now every day with the boys since we're down to less than 2 weeks. I've been walking every day. I've been hitting the gym. Matter of fact, my triceps and my shoulders are super, super sore right now. You know, we've been hitting the gym, and yeah, I am sore in places I didn't even know I could be sore, to be honest with you guys. But it feels good to be back in the gym and lifting some weights and getting on some of those machines. I'm actually wearing a short sleeve shirt, cutoff sleeve shirt, because I started to peel from my sunburn, and I don't like the way that sleeves feel against my shoulders and stuff. So that's why I'm doing that.
Yeah, it's been going pretty well. Last I checked in this morning or yesterday morning, it was like 207. So it's going down. It's going down. It keeps going down, which is all I'm happy about right now. I think Monday marks 10 days left in the whole challenge. So I'm curious to see how everybody's doing as a whole, though. I want to see that whole number at the end. It's exciting. Everyone's doing a really good job. Everyone's keeping at it. I hope more people will join in next time we do something like this. I think, we'll probably end up doing this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the very near future. So hope you guys will tune in with us.
Richard, I'd say the biggest thing that's helped me is cutting out carbs and calories from my overall diet. You know, you got to really figure out what works best for you as far as the diet goes. Miguel's been doing just calories. I've been doing calories and carbs, really keeping the carb count to around 21 a day. I was reading online where it said people usually do anywhere from 200 to 300 a day, and I'm like, holy crap, I didn't realize I was cutting out that many. But yeah, I haven't really had bread in over 2 weeks. I did have a cheating bite of stuffing when my mom made Thanksgiving dinner a few nights ago. But other than that, I really haven't had any bread in the last few weeks. So cutting out that really helped a lot. Haven't had any pasta or anything like that. No fried chicken, no fried anything. Actually went to Jack in the Box and got jalapeno poppers because I love jalapeno poppers. And I spent like a good 5 minutes peeling all the breading off of them. And you do what you got to do when you want to eat the foods that you want to eat, I guess. But that in conjunction with walking every day has really, really helped out. And I use the plastics now I got from my mom. She gave it as a gift to me for this weight loss challenge. And those things, I mean, I didn't even realize how much I was sweating until we got to the park where I usually walk with the boys. And I took it off just because I wanted to kind of cool down a bit. And I was drenched. I'm glad I was wearing Under Armour because it was able to dry off pretty fast. And then I put the plastics inside out, and then I put them on the other way when I went home.
Shake those things out a little bit. Yeah, it's like a little cup at the end of it. It could be done and be a cigar smoker. I run 3 or 7.5 minute mile. Dang, Mark, that's impressive, bro. Because running is not my thing. Like that's why I started walking from the beginning. So I usually try to get in about 20,000 steps a day. Just pretty much during this. I'm not gonna keep going with that.
Right, yeah.
It's not gonna happen. But yeah. It's just I cannot do it. So I think that's impressive. Like anytime anyone says an 8-minute mile, I'm like, dang, how do you get to that point? I've just never been a runner.
Now, if I was back to the Navy days, and yeah, that's easy to do it then. You know, we were running 5 miles every morning before class when I was in A school, and then of course doing our PT test twice a year. So I was able to do that. And now it's since I got out, I was like, nah, I don't really feel like running all that much, but I'll walk. We walked about 5 miles this morning. Which was really nice. The boys were like, hey, let's go. So we went on another walk this morning. I've been doing little video vlogs every day that we go walking and try to put those up. I've forgotten a couple of days, but we're still getting it in.
Yeah, I don't like those video vlogs for some reason.
People seem to love them.
For some reason, they're always like, oh, let's destroy McGill at this. Let's beat McGill. Can they just be like, oh, I'm enjoying the day? Can you ever do that? Mark, at 54, man, that is seriously impressive to me. Like, you have no idea. That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Swimming is what I've been doing. I see Jeff on there say he's not really a big swimmer. But yeah, I usually swim for about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. Besides the steps, but I'm usually just walking, like not even thinking about how fast I'm going or.
I just think it's all about just keeping in motion,
That's what I was hoping.
Because usually, we're sitting in front of a computer or in front of a camera doing reviews or stuff, and then of course we were out of work for a while. Then we went back to work for a few weeks, and now. Our work has closed down again, so now I'm back out of work, which sucks. Because at work I was able to walk a lot because my job pretty much consists of walking around, making sure people do what they're supposed to be doing. And so I was able to walk around a lot, listen to podcasts and stuff. But now since work is closed again, can't do that. Jalapeno poppers are my kryptonite as well. I love them. There's a place around the corner from here called Mountain Mike's Pizza.
Oh, man.
And they make them where they're not breaded. They're just wrapped in bacon, and they are fantastic. And as far as I know, those are keto friendly.
100%. I told you we got to go get the stuff to make them because I was gonna do half strips of bacon, basically wrap them around jalapeno, shove them full of some cheese, and good to go. Because I could have those too because the calorie count's not super high. So I could have like 1 or 2 and be happy with that. And then I know you'd like them. Mm-hmm. We've had them before. They're great.
Today we got some El Pollo Loco. For lunch before we came to the club.
Yes, Cassie.
And I got a meal and I got a side salad and broccoli with my meal. And she's like, "Oh, what kind of tortillas do you want? Flour or corn?" I'm like, "Mike, do you want them?" He's like, "No, I'm not gonna eat them." So I was like, "Just don't even put them in the bag. I'd rather you not waste them because I'm just gonna throw them away because I'm not gonna eat them." Yeah. They had keto friendly tortillas, but apparently those are only for the tacos, the street tacos. They don't offer those as a side thing, so that kind of sucked.
Would have been nice.
It would have been cool. But yeah, I just didn't want to throw food away, so I just didn't even get tortillas.
If you would have got them, like if they would have put them, I probably would have eaten them. I'm really glad they didn't do that.
Oh, I should have asked her just to put them in anyway.
No way. Please don't do that to me. Oh, I was a bad boy tonight. I cooked his and her tri-tips.
Ooh. See, that's why I like the low carb thing is you can eat all that. That's not a big deal. No fried chicken, obviously, no fried foods like chicken fried steak and stuff. But the rest of the meat, you're good to go.
I checked the calories on it. It's not bad. Like that's totally cool to do. They have a where is it? Calorie King, I think it's called. There's a website that I use, and then I'll check it off of WebMD. I think is another one. They have all the calories listed out. You can do it by the ounce. So as long as you measure beforehand, like I bought a little scale to measure all the stuff out, so I know exactly what I'm eating.
Yeah.
You can have tri-tip. Tri-tip's awesome. It's too delicious not to eat.
Yeah. For those of you that are obviously over in Texas, those areas, brisket or whatever it is that you guys eat, I don't know. I'm not a brisket person. We're from Southern California. We eat tri-tip here.
Brisket's fine. You know, if you don't have tri-tip.
Every time, you know, not to be judgmental, but every time I've had brisket, it's always been really dry. You know, and I always go when we're out in Dallas and stuff, like, oh, best brisket in town, best brisket here, best brisket there. Everywhere I've had it, it's always been dry. So if someone has some sort of secret recipe or some super awesome place nearby to get brisket that's supposed to be good, let me know and I will try it again.
I've had great brisket. It's just I still prefer tri-tip. Like even like this amazing brisket sandwich I had, I forget where I was at, and it was just friggin' amazing. It had this what are those onions you call? Not onion rings, but still the crispy onions.
Yeah, crispy onions.
Basically, right?
Like onion straws.
Yeah, thank you. And it was just an amazing sandwich. But if I would have thrown tri-tip in there instead, I probably would have liked it more. I'm just been used to tri-tip my whole life.
Richard says he'd be like, Jim, we can afford it right now. I totally understand that. I was the same way. I was going on as a buddy pass with him with Planet Fitness because, like I said, we've been out of work, so it's been kind of hard to do anything. And, you know, I got my own membership. But Planet Fitness offers 2 tiers. One's $22.99. They give you full access to every club, as well as their extra Black Card member area, which gives you like this weird machine that you stand in, and it's like UV light, and then it vibrates at the bottom. It's supposed to be like a workout, and I'm like, I was in there, and I was like, no, this is not for me. But then you also get the massage chairs, the massage beds, and some other stuff that you get access to if you're a Black Card member. If you're not a Black Card member, it's $10 a month, which is super, super inexpensive. And that, you know, you just get access to the club part itself. So, you know, if that's the bare minimum you want to go with, I think Planet Fitness is a great choice. For $10 a month, you get to go in. You can use the ellipticals and get on that. Use the weights. Use the machines. You know, and it's a good place to go.
I'm not a huge fan of the whole no judgment zone, no worry. But you know what? It's just a relaxed place. You know, no one's going crazy, but people are still getting their work on it. That's great. That's a great thing. And they did a special, which is the only reason I signed up. It was $1 for the first month, and I joined when we started this thing. But I'm going to keep it going because it's a really laid back spot. Apparently they give you pizzas on Monday.
I will not be there on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not going Mondays because that's cruel.
Larry, we're smoking the latest release of the Firecracker, their Perdomo.
Freaking peppery.
It's supposed to be one of the heaviest ones they make. For me, the Roma Craft one was definitely the heaviest one I've ever tried, followed by the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust one, which actually becomes the actual blend for the Tricky Traca. So if you guys want to try see what it tastes like, you guys can grab a Tricky Traca, and that's basically it right there.
Yes.
The Fratello was good. It had a nice sweetness on the finish that I really liked. But yeah, this is the first time I smoked it was today. The United one is good. I've had that before. And the Christoph one, I don't remember. I know I've had it before because we've had a few, but we'll have to see.
Richard, yeah, I would love that if that was a cigar. If it was a weight loss cigar. I think all of them are, though. You smoke a cigar and have black coffee, and then you're not going to eat for a little while. So it's an appetite suppressant. It's delicious. Yeah, cigars are just friendly for all diets.
I have not gotten a scale. I will not get on a scale until Wednesday, so I know what I have left to do in the last week. I usually do it on Mondays, but this time I'm going to do it on Wednesday because Wednesday will mark 1 week until the challenge is over. And as long as I think I keep with my walking and the gym and eating what I'm eating, I think I'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm still working as hard as I can to beat you. Don't get me wrong.
That's good.
But I can see the difference.
That's good.
You're doing a really good job. And I'm gonna work my hardest. I'll do it Monday. I'll weigh in, just to like to see if I'm going right. If I'm not losing as much as I want to, I'll switch stuff up. Like I was drinking more soda last week and didn't drop as fast as I want, so I just cut out soda. Like I already
this is water, by the way.
Way different, yeah. But the best advice is cut out soda, like from everybody, and I totally agree. But I just love soda. I'm not gonna lie, I love diet.
Yeah, me too. I'm 100% with you on that one.
There's no need for it, but it's just too delicious. I'm bad.
Yeah, I heard crack works pretty well. You know, you get a little of that meth in you, and you lose some weight real fast.
So everyone's so skinny in Oildale, I guess. Huh?
Oh. How we doing, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
As far as Perdomo goes, they actually aged the wrapper in bourbon barrels for a while, and then they ferment them that way. I forgot exactly what Nick Perdomo said about it, but I was listening to the Two Guys or the Cigar Authority podcast, which is Two Guys Smoke Shop, and they had him on a couple weeks ago when they released these, and their show goes on at 10 our time. And by the time their show went on, they had already sold every box. They had every box but 100 of them sold. So these guys went fast. I don't know if they actually put a limit on how many. I think they did limit how many you could get. I think it was two boxes that you guys could get at a time. We were fortunate enough that Jeremy got some and let us buy some off of him. So we'll smoke these.
Yeah, really appreciate that. Joe, happy 4th to you too. Thank you so much. Tom, yeah, I ate so much chicken today. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even care. It was delicious. I looked at the calories. We're like, yeah, I want those calories. I don't care. This is a birthday. This is America's birthday. I might eat what I want.
Yeah, as far as food goes, I'll eat like one semi-full meal a day, and then in the morning I'll have a coffee and a GNC pre-made shake. Usually I just have half of it, drink it in the morning, and then around lunchtime I'll have the other half, eat something, and then when we were going to work, have another half, and then another half after work. Remember, there's bets going down on who's going to win between the two of you. There absolutely is. There absolutely is.
Get those bets in, and if you want, sponsor one of us with $1 every pound and give it to Cigars for Warriors. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Every pound I lose, $1 goes to Cigars for Warriors. Frankie's doing the same. I think Mitch is in that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hop on, because what do you call it? They need the cash right now. They're doing a great job, still sending as many cigars as they can over to the troops. I want to keep that going. The Bijou, Flathead, or Undercrown? Which should I smoke? Oh man, Tom, I'm gonna go the Bijou right now.
I would have to agree. Yeah, I would have to 100% agree. The CAO Flathead is great. The Drew Estate Undercrown. Is that the Maduro, the Sungrown, or the Shade? Let me know. But yeah, I would definitely think, in my opinion, the My Father La Bijou is probably my favorite out of those.
Yeah, no, they're all great. I agree. But La Bijou is just number one in my book out of that list right there, and probably my favorite out of My Father's.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, that citrusy note's just really nice. Joe, rubbing our face. You got ribs on the grill.
Joe, we've got some barbecue sauces that you should try. We got to get them from our buddies over in Ridgecrest. Kevin makes them, and they are amazing. As a matter of fact, when we were in Ridgecrest, we did a tasting challenge with ribs, and they put the sauces on each one. They just didn't have the habanero one that I liked a lot, which is really, really good.
Excuse me. It was the Saturday before we started, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And these sauces are just amazing. The first time I had them was on pulled pork sandwiches, and Joe, you were there.
You had them with us.
Joe, you were there.
And he added 2 more to the line. One's an apple.
Yeah, Applejack.
Applejack, yeah. And oh my goodness, it's good. He's looking to up the apple flavor in there, but I don't think he needs to. I thought it was perfect.
I thought it was great.
I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. Cause
yeah,
this guy's a genius when it comes to those sauces. And with Hack cooking and doing the barbecuing, you can't beat that pair.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask Hack when we do our 20 for 20. It's a potluck. I'm gonna ask him to bring a couple of pork butts and then those barbecue sauces so that everybody here can try them as well.
Who would have thought anything but would be that delicious? It's just, you can't argue with that. I was there. Yeah, see. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Thanks again for helping us out with these. We are smoking the Perdomo firecrackers right now. And Joey Chestnut is the man. 75 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He keeps beating his own record. Yeah, he won. 18th or 13th. Something like that.
His 13th overall and his 5th in a row.
5th in a row. Gosh, man.
Kat, how you doing? Happy 4th of July.
Hey, happy 4th.
Tom had himself an Oliva Serie Lancero. You know what? I think that's such an amazing cigar. I'm a bigger fan of the Melanio overall, but that Lancero is amazing. I wish they made the Melanio in a Lancero. I keep asking Manny to take it up the pipeline and get that in, but have not yet to see it. Maybe it'll be a Bakersfield Gentleman exclusive. We don't know.
I would totally put thumbs up on that. There's no way it could be bad. In a Lancero Serie Melanio, it's going to be amazing. But there's no word that's coming out yet, guys. I wish I could say that, but it's just not happening yet.
Tap that. I don't want it to fall.
I will say this. As soon as all this weight loss stuff is done with, I'm going to come after Chestnut for his title. I'm going to have to beat him at hot dogs. Probably could do like 5 in a row. Probably do that. Give him a little run for his money. No, I think the last place was like still 25 hot dogs or something like
Yeah,
that.
and even the girl that won, she is the longest reigning champion also for the ladies, and she got it like I think 45, I think,
Dang.
somewhere in there.
But you know, I watch a lot, and then you watch him too, Matty Stone.
Matty
We both
Stone.
watch him a lot, and he couldn't be there because of all the travel restrictions right now.
Yeah,
But I want to say he would have given him a run for his money. I think he would have been up there.
you know, it was same for the girls. You know, some of the girls that were supposed to be in the competition weren't able to make it because of travel. One of them was in Arizona, so they had to find last minute replacements, which you could tell because a couple minutes in, when the leaders were like in the double digits, they were at 2, and I was like, well, how did they qualify? Then they told you, yeah, no, there's supposed to be some people here that weren't because of the travel restrictions. So I was able to understand that.
And that's got to be rough. But I think that's one of those competitions where I don't think age is going to slow you down too much. Because how long has Chester been doing this for?
For a long time.
Years and years, like over a decade, because of how many wins he has.
Yeah.
And I think, what was
48.5 for her. Yes.
Oh, nice. That's impressive. He hit a certain number of hot dogs today.
1,000. Over 1,000.
One, like I think at 62. His 62nd hot dog today was his 1,000th in competition. That's crazy. Because, I can't even comprehend that. But then you look over your lifetime. I've probably eaten a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Larry, thank you. I just didn't want to ash the table, so I went ahead and I hit it. But yeah, that was holding on really well. I was just like there for a nice dinner. Yeah, that's what I was telling my dad. I was like, you know, if I was there, I'd ask for a little bit of mustard. Put them like 3 or 4 of them. Eat them. Like, okay, thanks, guys.
Oh, I'm so full. Oh, can't believe I didn't win. Yep. Oh man, for those other women look like they're sorry. And Tom, Matty Stone, I love watching his videos. I think one of my favorites is the first time I saw him was the Michael Phelps challenge thing.
The Michael Phelps challenge is a cool one. The Manny Pacquiao challenge is a cool one. I still remember way back in the day when Mark Henry was doing the powerlifting for the USA team, and Dominique Luciano was on that gymnastics team that won the gold. They had a Sports Illustrated cover, and on the cover was each of them on different sides of a table, and they had what they ate in a day stacked up against each other. And hers was like fruits and salads and veggies and like I think like some lean meat or something. You know, it was a lot smaller. And his was just like a full chicken, red meat, and potatoes and all this other stuff. And it was just a cool cover. I wish I could find that cover again because I think that'd be a cool one to make into a poster.
I could probably figure. I'm gonna look it up real quick. All right.
That's fine.
I'm gonna check it out.
But yeah, so I hope you all are having a great 4th. You know, if you're on the East Coast, you guys are probably getting off the fireworks done. Dominique Luciano is her name. If Dominique, it's a girl. Q-U-E. So if you guys are doing fireworks, you know, be safe. Obviously, you know, here we can't really do a whole lot of fireworks. But it is what it is, you know. We've been having a fun time. You know, we hear other people lighting off their fireworks and doing their thing. I don't buy fireworks anymore. I used to buy them all the time, but for my brothers and sisters, obviously. But I kept spending money on them, and they kept like looking away when other people would do the bigger ones that are legal here. So I was like, you know what? I'm done buying them. You know, you guys can deal with it. I'm not buying them anymore.
Oh, brother, I'm not gonna be able to find it. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it is an old cover. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find. Smoking the Cameroon La Aurora Perfecto. Oh, Cameroon. Is that the one that comes in the tube? Is that it has like a name? It's either like a ruby or an emerald or a diamond, sapphire. Is it one of those? Because I'm a big fan of those. I like the presentation on those.
Oh yeah, good smokes, really good smokes. And yeah, I like those tubes that come in. I'm gonna get some just to have them on hand, the whole setup, because they look great together. We have them over at Cigars and More, and your eyes get drawn to them real quick.
Yeah,
they are really impressive to look at.
Yeah, they come in like a hard plastic, but it actually shapes to the actual cigar, so it's not just a straight tube.
Yeah.
And again, they come in like ruby, emerald, sapphire, diamond. Forget all of them. There's like 4 or 5 different ones, but they're all color coded. So when you see them on the show, they look really, really cool. Although you can find the exact same blend in like a Toro or Robusto that doesn't come in the tube. That's way more inexpensive. So a lot of that other price is presentation.
It's true. But you know what? It's still cool. I like it. Sometimes you want to pay that little extra for the nice looking, but even the other ones are just as great.
This Perdomo has a strong like toffee flavor on the finish. Like I feel like I'm eating toffee right now.
It's kicking my butt right now.
It is definitely strong.
I like the cigars, Jeremy. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. They're not my favorite by any means. That's probably why I haven't pulled the trigger and gotten all of them to look together. But then again, buy one at a time and save the packaging. I could do that. I don't know why I haven't. It's one of those things you forget to do.
Great smoke output on this, by the way. And even with just the tiniest little hole from pulling off the fuse, it's got a great draw. Great draw.
That is not a stem, guys. That is the fuse right there. Just so you can see what we're talking about a little better. That's where you pull it off from. The only thing that I had to do is take off the band real quick because it was sliding around so much. They tucked the fuse underneath the band, so it creates a little bit of room. But I kind of like that because of the ease it was to take off the band. I hate when I have to slide the band off because I don't want to ruin it and it's scraping up against my cigar. Or if I have to tear it off and all of a sudden I have ribbon, basically a band, and then I can't save it because it looks terrible.
So a lot of La Aurora being smoked today. I smoked one yesterday. I smoked the 115th anniversary. I was over at Cigars in the Morning. I thought that was a damn good cigar.
Hey, Cam.
Cam, how you doing? Happy 4th. Hope you and your family are doing well.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us over on YouTube.
Yep. Porto Vintage 2009 or 2003, excuse me. Very nice, Brian.
Yeah, definitely a heavy cigar, especially if you haven't eaten a lot. But again, that's what Nick Perdomo said about the cigars. He wanted to give a strong cigar, and he definitely did that with this one, in my opinion.
I guess that's just the theme of the firecracker.
Yeah, I really do think it's the thing, with the exception of the United one, which to me wasn't that heavy. The Roma Craft one was heavy. The Dunbarton one was heavy. Fratello was heavy, but it had a nice sweetness at the finish, so that was really cool, much like this one does. I want to smell that Pappy's. I smoked with you guys again sometime or something. Yeah, that was a great. I believe Mitch was the one that recommended that one too. Yeah, that's a great choice.
Wonderful. Yeah,
those Pappy Van Winkle cigars are something else.
Absolutely. And I had no idea because Mitch also told us about this, that they're only selling them at Pappy Van Winkle stores, and I have not come across one of those. I got to look it up because I have no idea where one even is. I'm sure there's a couple of them because you wouldn't have exclusives like that if you didn't have stores. So definitely want to check those out.
So Mark is continuing his Independence Day tradition by smoking a Camacho Liberty series. Those are awesome. Those come in those coffins. We have a few of them.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jeremy and to some other people that have given us some. And Brian is going with the Mi Querida Firecracker, which is the same blend as this guy right here, the Tricky Chaka.
It is a great cigar. I love the Mi Querida, both of them. I got to still say, I think the original is my favorite. Probably my favorite out of the Dunbarton line. And they're all really good. But it comes in at a really fair price point for how amazing it is. And I can smoke those all the time. It's back-to-back kind of thing. Maybe not right this second, but back-to-back quite often.
Mm-hmm.
I've been such a lightweight lately, guys. You guys know how much I love the Sacred Scales. And I ended up getting one of those when I went to Cigars and More 2 on Friday to see a buddy. Just talking about some photo shoots and stuff. He's a fellow photographer. He was on the podcast, Curtis. If you guys want to check that out, does some amazing work. But I got 2/3 of the way in. I was like, I got to put this down. And then I lit up a Romeo Julieta 1875.
Something light.
Something really light. Something still has some nice flavor to it. And like that's what I needed right now. I can't anymore. Just a bunch of water in me. And like, I need to switch it up.
Yeah. Some of the packages you can buy, and yeah, they'll be able to sell them until they run out of inventory. Then they won't be able to reorder. So that's the only downside to that. I want to go to White Series Churchill this morning with Pop. It's interesting you mentioned that. I actually showed a lady that cigar yesterday while I was over at Cigars and More. Everybody was busy, so I went up and helped her in the humidor. And she had first pulled the platinum, thinking that was the one she had a few years ago. And I said, well, we have that one, we have the yellow, and we have the white label. Mm-hmm. And she said, oh, no, that's the one right there. And she grabbed the Toro size. I think she grabbed 2 of those and 2 of the La Galera Connecticut's. That's what she grabbed.
Richard, you might not want to hold your breath just yet, but we'll try. We're gonna try. I mean, I would love that.
I think that'd be cool. If we were to do a cigar, I don't know if I'd want to go full on like band. I think what I really like is the way we got the sample packs from Southern Draw. You just get them wrapped in butcher paper with a sticker on front.
I love that.
I like that. You know, the cigars may be unbanded, but at least you know what they are because they come in that pack. You just keep them together. And it would cut down a lot on cost, to be honest with you guys. No boxes, no bands.
Yeah, I think if I was gonna put my name behind something, it's got to be good, and I would like it to be at a fair price point, especially because we're here in California. It's just I want to make something that would be fair to everybody out there, so everyone can try it out. And then maybe as we go, if we go, as we go, it would get more expensive, a little more elaborate, and yeah, take it from there. Just take it from there, kind of thing. But yeah, we're definitely it's a goal.
Yeah,
It's a goal right now.
if Viva La Vida wants to hit us up and do a collaboration, Roma Craft, Sinistro, United, any of those guys, Oliva, they want to hit us up and we can do a collaboration. Sure, we'll work with you guys, no problem.
Yeah,
Give us a call.
I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, if you want to make your own cigar with our faces on, fine. One of these kind of things going on. Oh, good cigar, 2 thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Yeah, it would be cool.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm smoking so slow, but it's just Now I've noticed though, your smoking routine has not changed too much other than this heat.
No, it's what I like to call being me. I just like to smoke cigars.
I think I've noticed that a little bit. What have you been smoking a little more lately? Because you've been smoking when I'm not there too, like just hanging out, having a cigar.
Honestly, I've been smoking anything and everything. I've been going in the humidor and just getting stuff that's been in there. Like today, I picked up the HVC and the Jericho Hill that I plan on smoking later on tonight when it's cooler outside. I just saw these in the humidor. I was like, I haven't had either one of these in a while, so let's get to them. And I like the bands. I like the bands a lot, actually. They're both the white, gold, and black, so I like those.
Oh, yeah.
And, I've been trying to clear out space in the humidor, really. I haven't smoked as many Oliva Cervés or as many Roma Craft or as many Sinistros or Vivas as I usually do.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been just looking in the humidor. I'm like, oh, man, I haven't tried that in a while, or I have never had that. Let's try it out.
Yeah. And, we have actually been pretty lucky lately. The heat at night has not been as bad as it is. Like last summer, it was hot all day and all night. It's actually been pretty cool. Like it's been in the 90s still, but as soon as the sun goes down, it drops pretty quickly. I'm in loving that. It's gonna get hotter sooner, but at least for now, I can really think that heat for going away when I want it to, at least.
So Peter smoked himself a La Opulencia from my father. It's another great cigar from my father.
Excellent call.
And Isaac says Jericho Hill is tasty. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't think I've had it yet. I know I've seen it in cigars and more, so I might have had it before. I just don't recall having it. So.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Luckily, I have another one here, so I can give this one a try.
Good call.
If you guys want to let me know in the comments if you guys prefer the Jericho Hill or the HVC and why, let me know. That'll be the one that I smoke first tonight.
Nice. I like that. But as you mentioned earlier, the fireworks kind of canceled here in town, but there's still plenty of them going off, so no worries. If there's anyone in your neck of the woods that are still doing fireworks displays, I'd love to hear about it because it just feels more like 4th of July when you can see those big fireworks out in the distance, at least.
Yep.
The ballpark or I think River Lakes usually does a display.
Yeah.
I think this year is just, everyone's trying to stay safe. So I get it. Kind of get the group to disperse a bit. And then I missed the fireworks yesterday, but you can see them online from the Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool. Yeah.
It's 110 a good price for a 10-pack of Oliva Cervés Milanios. It's definitely a discounted price for California, but I know you can find those for like
$80,
$75 to $80 for a 10 because they come in the box of 10. So yeah, you could definitely find them for like $75 to $80 if you look. I think Famous does a sale every once in a while where they're inexpensive like that. I think JR Cigars also does it. I don't remember.
You could definitely find a better price.
But you could definitely find them cheaper than $110 for a box.
Yeah. I mean, if you're buying from a shop local in California, I think like $100 is pretty reasonable because they got to cover those taxes. But yeah, online, I think you could definitely squeeze away with $80. I think that'd be more fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Mitch, how you doing, brother? Hope your trip's going well.
Hope you're enjoying your trip. Hope you're keeping to your diet if you're not doing any exercise. I got mine on Cigar Bid for 55 to 65 plus ship. Yes, the Cigar Bid's a great place too if you win your bids.
It's tonight. I thought it was tomorrow or it was yesterday.
They did do something yesterday.
Okay, so I'm not
Smoking
crazy.
the American by J.C. Newman, another great choice by
Nice.
Mitch there. Mitch always coming through clutch with some great choices.
Always.
It's true. But yeah, if you can't win them off Cigar Bit for that price right there, you can definitely find them for like $75 for a box of them. I know somebody said that they were smoking them for like $5 a piece, somewhere on the East Coast, and I was like, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
1,100 or lower every day, keeping it real tight right there, Mitch. And I don't want to sound like I'm trying to one up you, but I'm keeping mine at 900. That's my goal right there every day. 9 to 1,000. The 1,000 is usually when I'm snacking, pretty much. I'm adding those little extras in right there, and it's definitely working.
Again, this is water, guys, which
Water.
is why I'm not enjoying it at all.
Well, it's delicious. Cold. It's cold water.
It's water, dude. It's nasty.
Cry baby.
But yeah, Peter, where did you find that on? Again, like I said, that's a good price if you're buying a box in California. But I definitely think you can find them at a more inexpensive price. Smoking United cigars, United, and it was
Crescent Fresh. I like it. I like that.
Yeah, those are some cool looking cigars. They got the red, white, and blue shield on it that says United. I think they look really cool, and I like them when I smoke them.
Still one of my favorite reps that we don't get to hang out with because he's not a rep for our area. His name's Trevor. He works for United. I'm super sad we're not gonna get to see him this year because the whole PCA closing down. But there's a lot of guys I want to reach out to and say, hey, hope you're doing well. But that's one of those times we get to see a lot of the industry people that we really only get to see like once a year.
Yeah,
like most we talk to them throughout the year, sure, Facebook, text message or a phone call here and there. But that's the time to see everyone, to have a cigar, face to face. But yeah, I'm still bummed, but at least I know I can reach out to everybody. We're still connected somehow.
So Tom decided to go with the flathead, saving the Labiju for tomorrow. Not a bad choice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not a bad choice at all. On vacation in New Hampshire at the beach, I thought it was overpriced.
And that's for New Hampshire?
I don't know what the sale tax is like in New Hampshire, so I doubt it's anywhere near what it's like here in California.
I thought it was better than that.
It has to be better.
Yeah. Either way, no worries, no harm, no foul. I mean, if they're selling, they're selling. Good for them.
But I'm already getting down there, you guys. We're barely 40 minutes in, so
usually I'm the one getting further on there too. And if you compare that, yeah, you are lapping me on this one.
It's performing really, really well. Again, you just kind of peel off that fuse that they have on the end. It just lays on the side of the cigar underneath the band, and as you take it out, you kind of pull it off, and it opens up a tiny, tiny hole. No tobacco tax in New Hampshire. Wow.
Why is it 110? Someone's being a little.
Yeah, 110 is way overpriced. Then if you're
a little greedy,
got no tobacco tax out there. Yeah, that is way. Yeah, definitely stay away from that. I'm sorry, whoever's business that is. But that's almost California prices, and that's just not cool if you don't have to pay tax.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to. Yeah, badmouth anyone's business, but that just feels too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brought a Sombra Mesa firecracker too. But there's a Sombra Mesa one. What? Or is that just the size?
Brought a Sombra Mesa firecracker.
Are you sure it's not the Mi Querida?
Are you sure it's not the Mi Querida one? Because we have the Tricky Chocolate, which is the same blend that they use in the Dunbar Tobacco and Trust one.
Yeah. Where is this Crescent Fresh coming from?
It's this word of this is phrase of the day. I'm telling you.
I miss Rat already. I miss it. But yeah, that blows my mind a little bit. You had the Fratello one too. Did you do the same thing, or did you cut that one?
Oh, the Fratello one, I cut the. It was a little dry, and I ended up giving it a straight cut, and it smoked just fine. Yeah, it's just a little drier than I like it. That 2-inch ash going on the La Aurora, man, that's awesome, man. See how far you can take it and take a picture if you don't break it off. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah, man, yeah, no worries. I just thought you had a cigar and I heard of it before. I'm like, I gotta find this now. You guys are crazy. Appreciate that. I feel fresh right now. Oh man, that's some good stuff. You guys, we do still have some spaces available in our fantasy football league. Drafted them for a couple of months still. Plenty of time. Or no, next month, August, right? Oh gosh, yeah. So next month. 5 cigar buy-in. Yep. All right. So one less spot. But yeah, if you guys want in on that, make sure you guys get the link so that you guys can join it. We do have to delete one team. One of the guys accidentally made 2 teams, and he messaged me. He's like, I accidentally made 2 teams. Can you delete this one? I was like, yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah. But yeah, we're just doing it for fun, you guys. You know, we're gonna do a vote once we have all the teams locked in as to how we're gonna distribute the cigars. Obviously, the winner's gonna get the bulk of the cigars.
Mm.
Second place will get a few. Hopefully, third place will get a few. But we'll decide on that when everybody votes on it. So, if you guys want in, just message us after the show, and we'll send you the information.
Yeah, we had this debate a little bit before. I still say I think winner take all for this one. I know I'm not going to win. I can see that happening already. I'm not even sad about it. I'm totally down just to have fun with this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn again. I'm gonna learn this year. I'm gonna try harder next year to win.
Don't learn today.
That's what it's gonna be.
Regular Joe, we are smoking the Perdomo firecracker. There we go. Want to thank Jeremy again, president here at Culebra Cigar Club, for hooking us up with these. This is the latest firecracker to be released. Of course, they also have the Fratello, they have the United, they have the Christoph, they have the Dunbar Tobacco and Trust, the Aromacraft one, which I've already smoked. And then I also have this little Hoya de Monterey Cuban, which was almost the same size.
Close, very
close in size. So I included that in my little firecracker lineup right there. Just 'cause I thought it was cool.
And nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's a good cigar too.
Yeah.
They're the knuckle dragger and the firecracker size are very close as well. I think you're talking about like a quarter inch away from each other, and both smoke phenomenal. This one's smoking really well, very oily, very spicy still. It's getting me good right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. It's because I'm not eating as much and I just don't have it in me right now. But they are bourbon barrel aged on the wrapper, and they use some pretty high octane tobacco in this thing. So Nick Perdomo himself said that this was going to be a heavier cigar, and when everybody was smoking it on the Cigar Authority, they right away said, yeah, that they definitely felt it.
Cool. I'm about to burn that Mikari. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I loved when he talked about like, oh, I made a whole new blend for it. Not really. I'm supposed to make a smaller size of the other one, and I'm glad he did a full release of the Turkey Traca because it is. That's right. I'm saying the right. Yeah, okay. Because it is a really great cigar. Either in the size of the firecracker, or if you get one of the other, the Robusto or whatever you like to smoke. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's really good.
I will say we did smoke the Romacraft back to back with its counterpart, the Anthropology, on our live show with Mitch. And that one also knocked me on my ass. It's a lot of strength, especially when you smoke Romacraft. You know that they like to make that heavier cigar. So when you smoke two of them back to back, you got the little version and you got the bigger version. That was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and yeah, together that got me good for a good couple hours. I was feeling it, definitely feeling it.
Yeah, I forgot my my cigar poker. I think I have one somewhere in the locker, but I don't know where.
It's in there somewhere. Yeah.
But I usually have one on my keychain, but I brought the car, not the van, so I didn't have it on me.
I think, man, I'm gonna have to find one that's really thin and like slip it in the wall, like a paper clip almost. Just kind of pop it, stab. I think that would be kind of cool. You need a Swiss Army knife tool, basically, of cigar stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's say this size right here, and then part of it just pops out. You got your cigar poker. The other side kind of falls down, a little stand.
Flip out a little pair of scissors to cut your cigar.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think maybe we have to get on that. Really talk to some good designers.
Yeah. I learned to smoke a full-strength cigar if I cold draw it for most of the cigar.
That works.
Hey, whatever works for you.
That's what you like.
Yeah, I do like those French guys that we met at TPE. They make those knives, much like I think it's Benchmade that makes them also. Where they have that groove where you put your cigar and you can cut it by closing the knife. I like that. And then, of course, when you get down to the nub, you can just kind of poke your cigar with the knife and keep going.
It works really well. Yeah, they did a great job. The design is beautiful. I got to find the name of it again.
It's a little expensive for me, but when you're buying, high-grade steel and the design, a lot of people think it's worth it because they've sold quite a few of them. They actually did a promotion where they set one into the I think the stratosphere, the atmosphere, something like that. There we go. Yeah, Les Finas Lamas.
Yes.
And they had us read it. He's like, "Oh, can you guys say this?" And I was like, "So I read it, Les Finas Lamas." They corrected me, however it's pronounced in French. I don't speak French, so I don't know.
Is what it is.
But they did this calculation where they would predict within like 3 or 4 meters where it would land, and they were on the money. They showed us a video. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was impressive.
So yeah, those guys are pretty awesome.
Yeah, all quality. It's really worth it. Yeah. Yeah, very oily, very nice. Smoking great. Smoke output's phenomenal. Ash is holding on very nicely, but I tap it from time to time, so I don't want to drop it on myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Smoke output, yeah, it's really great for such a small cigar. It's been a pleasure smoking this. I think all the firecrackers have not let me down, not a single one. So it's really nice to come out there every year, and I get why they sell it so quickly. Not just because of who's making it and who's behind the promotion, but the quality of the cigar itself. Yeah.
So if anybody else out there is smoking anything or has smoked anything today for 4th of July, let us know what you guys chose. Is there a certain cigar you like to smoke on 4th of July? Usually we smoke the CAO America.
Yeah.
But since we got these today, we're smoking these.
Got some firecrackers in it. Yeah, we need some fireworks somehow, all right? And this is a definitely a good substitute right here.
I'm definitely starting to feel the heat on my fingers.
I would assume though, yeah. You're getting really down there.
But it's good, so I don't want to put it down just yet.
I get that too. Yeah.
Whew. Still awesome. Has anybody tried the Zippo butane torch insert? As a matter of fact, Miguel has.
Yeah. Birthday present from this guy right here. I got a really nice Zippo with the insert.
I'm gonna see if I can find the little thing.
Oh, go find it real quick. And I absolutely love it. It's a really nice lighter to get to use. The only thing is it's a little loose, so if I open it too quickly, it kind of slides out on me. So I just got to push it back down. It still works really well. Our buddy Hack has one from, forever ago he's talking about, and he got an off-brand insert, and it fits perfectly in his. So I'm going to try to look for something like that, maybe go off-brand with it. And man, it's really good. It's nice for retouches. It's got that double torch up. Just like Isaac said right there, good double jet, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't take it around too much just because I don't want to lose it. I can already tell, like, I'm going to take it on a trip one time, it's going to be gone. I'm like, nah, I don't want that happening. But yeah, Larry, just like Jeff and Isaac said, I definitely recommend it too. I think it's a worth it kind of thing to get. Ah, you found it.
I did, but it's putting my fingers are to put it in.
You get it. Why don't you set it down, stab it? You're gonna burn your lips. Tap that.
There we go.
On there, yeah.
It's a little crooked when I put it in, but that's just because it's so friggin' hot. I wasn't able to put it in straight, but it'll work.
Yeah,
it'll work.
Very nice. And then you had the patella earlier. I actually had what do you call it? An egg roll earlier. After dinner, I was like, I feel like something a little extra. And man, I love those egg rolls. I know they're cheapy little guys, like I think $5-6 a stick, but they always hit the spot for me. I love them. The off-brand soft flame, that's great too. I haven't tried the soft flame yet, but I want to get one of those just because I want to see if I can get a little less heat to that flame, so I'm not singeing my cigars. I definitely want to pick one of those up.
But yeah, these are cool little tools. They have a little keychain thing on it, so you put it on your keys. I already have one on my work van keys, so that's the one I keep around. And this one was just a little extra one that we had lying around, so I'll use it.
Yeah, it's working. But other than that, I don't even know what to talk about right now, guys. I apologize.
We could always cut a little early. I mean, obviously, you guys want to get back to your families and whatever else you guys are doing. So, I actually only thought we were going to go half an hour today just to say hi and everything like that.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, so you guys enjoy your 4th of July. I'll have a safe rest of the weekend. And we're going to finish up these Perdomas, and I'm going to see if I can get the rest of these firecrackers done by the end of the night. Whew. Then we get a couple of little inserts. I like the idea of using vintage lighter. Yeah, me too.
Heck yeah.
I always thought it looked cool. I'm still trying to find my old Navy lighter. And even though I didn't smoke, I carried it around with me all the time. Everybody else there was smoking cigarettes, and I didn't really smoke anything at the time, but I still have it, and I just got to find it.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good find right there.
I'm still smoking. Still smoking.
other than that, guys, yeah, I think we're gonna close it up for today. Hope you guys have a great Fourth. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend too. And then we will see you Monday morning for a Great American Morning, and Tuesday we'll be at our normal time, 11:30. Yeah.
We'll actually be on 3 times on Tuesday. I will be on in the morning for Great American Morning. Then we'll be on for the first third of the week. And then at night for our time, 7 East Coast, we will be on the Artesano del Tobacco Instagram page. And we'll be joining them on their show. So if you guys want to watch us talk to the Viva La Vida guys, make sure you guys tune in and watch us again, 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern.
Yep. I cannot wait for that too. Yeah. Love those guys. And I can't wait for you to watch.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It has been a very rad day. And happy birthday to America.
Keep it crescent fresh, guys.
Yes. Keep it crescent fresh.
We'll see you guys later.
Where did that one come from?